Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vent This. We're here to exercise our right to witticism. We're here for your gripes and your grumblings. We're here if you're itchy to be bitchy. We're just here for you. And you know, sometimes I talk to myself in languages I'm really not familiar with, and it confuses me. But I guess we should go on and get on with the show. Today, we've got a special guest phantologist. Her name is Lucretia Lyon. And she's a stand-up comic, and she's a podcast host, and she's here to join us to listen to your complaints and calamities and whatever you're dealing with. So, Lucretia, welcome.
Yay! Hi, Lucretia.
Well, I'm itching for a bitchin'. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Tell us about you.
Well, you said it all. I'm a comedian. I'm a podcast host. Actor, voice actor. You know how it is here in LA. We do all sorts of jobs. So yes, of course, I live in the LA, or actually Burbank area, as most people wouldn't know, is the media capital where most of the studios are. But I came here by way of East Texas, Tyler. So if you're a big fan of the roses, that's where most of the nation's roses come from. Not actually Pasadena, surprisingly. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've been to Tyler, but I guess it wasn't during rose season.
I had a friend named Tyler. That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know. A lot of kids named Tyler. Yeah, I guess because we're named after John Tyler of the town. It was probably the same thing, I assume, with most people. President John Tyler.
Oh, okay. There you go. It's like an hour east of Dallas, if I remember right?
Yeah. It's about an hour and a half.
Yeah. If you're driving a car, if you're jogging, it's going to take longer.
Totally. So, maybe a few days.
Well, should we get started with our first vent?
Sure, let's go.
I'm itching the bitch. Okay. Hit it, Loretta.
You got it. Hey, Vent This podcasters. Please put this on your program. When you are talking to someone, either on the phone or in person, spit out the gum before speaking. I'm on the phone with this guy who is literally snapping his gum in my ear and blowing bubbles and yelling at his friend, "Did you see that bubble?" How rude could you be? I felt like calling him back with my gum in my mouth and doing the same thing. Signed, chew on your own time.
Well, this is a problem. I mean, I think most people chewing gum are just really diverting their attention away from anything else that they're doing, and the brain's probably numb, and if they're popping bubbles and so forth and cracking in your ear, I would just hang up on them. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, I would hang up on them. That's gross.
I mean, how old is this guy? 10? He's running a business and he's chewing gum and making bubbles. I did that when I was 9 years old. That's ridiculous.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just, it's like, come on, I would ask him to spit it out and then just hang up, maybe explain that maybe he doesn't realize that all you're hearing is popping and teeth chattering and no conversation, You
would actually tell him to take his gum out?
Could you spit out your gum? I can't understand what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, he's being rude. Why do I have to be polite?
Yeah.
I mean, short of going, "Hey, jackass, can you spit out the gum?" It's like, I mean, you're being rude to me,
Yeah.
So,
and I feel like jackass is appropriate because I had a roommate in college who chewed like a donkey like that. And that is kind of how it sounds like. It is the animal,
Nice.
In between the chewing, you're, yeah. So.
That's perfect.
That was a good impersonation. You got to.
It's not the first time I've been an ass. So.
And sound like a jackass. Wow.
Jeez, I've been told that many times.
I was just going to say, on a serious note, I have a friend that has what's called misophonia. I don't know if you guys have ever.
What is that?
Okay.
Yeah. Is that when you don't get a phone call, or
when you miss your phone? Yeah.
Misophonia.
Misophonia.
Exactly.
Or that's when you forget to call somebody. It's a misophonia.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you sort certain sounds trigger anger and
I have that a little
frustration.
bit, and smacking is one of them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because or like the cling of keys. Like, I have this key ring when I walk the dog that if I don't have it in the right spot, it will just make such annoying noise, and I'll be like, "Stop it, stop it."
It's
And you
like,
But
can't
yeah, I
help
got a little
it.
bit of misophonia. Yeah, it's
yeah,
just it
Right?
triggers my brain. Mhm.
misophonia.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
misophonia,
Wow.
misophonia.
It's a
It's really
real
a
thing.
problem.
Wow.
Yeah, and some people don't know they even have it. It's just all of a sudden they'll hear a sound and they'll like get angry.
Yeah.
And unless you go to a doctor and say, "Hey, I'm always getting pissed off at Chuck's voice. What do I do?" So
Edibles.
well, yeah.
Edibles.
Yeah. Edibles will work.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, I think if you can't stop chewing gum long enough to have a conversation with someone, there could be like maybe a serious, brain disorder or something. It's like, really? You can't stop long enough to talk?
Yeah.
You know?
He
So, but
has a
it's
serious nicotine addiction. It could be nicotine
well,
gum, but you'd think he couldn't blow it though. Yeah.
well, if he's blowing bubbles, yeah, I don't think you can
Yeah.
blow that stuff, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
So I quit the nicotine a long time ago, so I don't even know if they had gum. It goes way back. I mean, George Washington was president. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just
And that's
rude,
how he got wooden
inconsiderate.
teeth.
That's it. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly right. So anyway, yeah, it's weird if you're doing business. I just say spit it out,
Yeah, I'm with you.
Gross.
Maybe I'll do, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well, I mean,
cool.
did we fix this problem? No.
Just say something. Like that's all you can do, or hang up the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just call back in. I mean, I've done that with many different businesses. You get the wrong person on the phone. It's like you just hang up, call
Yep.
back again, you get another operator and get different answers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Interesting
frustrating.
how that happens. Yeah. Phew, that was a tough
Well,
one.
should we just move on to our,
Yeah,
our
let's get another event we can
let's
chew
get
on.
the show moving. Yeah.
Wow. I got stuck in a parking lot garage because the gate attendant wasn't there and my card didn't go through. What the hell are you supposed to do when this happens? I began to sweat from the stress. There were 3 cars behind me waiting to get out, and the darn arm would not lift, and my card was stuck in the machine. Finally, someone inside the building saw the jam up and came out. I felt so bad for the people behind me, and I was so embarrassed for holding everyone up. What do you do if no one comes out to help? Now I have this fear every time I get to one of these garage exits. Signed, Parkgate.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I would look for the parking kiosk and read all the instructions before you actually rip the gate off of the garage, locking machine thing there, device. But you can eliminate all these problems if you just get yourself a self-driving car and it could circle the block while you're in the building until you come out, right? Then you don't have to park.
Yeah, or just quit going to Beverly Connection because I'm pretty sure that's where it is. It
That's
always
where it's-
happens that way. There are so many parking garages around here. They all have these new fancy like little scan tickets, and then you drop it, and then it doesn't work, and it sounds like this one your card gets stuck in the thing. But I mean that's why they have the pay before you get there. But even
Yep.
I don't do that because occasionally you'll pull up and it opens.
Mhm.
But it's just always a crapshoot with these parking
It
garages.
opens before you get there?
Yeah, occasionally they'll have it broken so you can just drive on through.
Oh. I've used the company called, I went to the Pantages Theater recently and
Oh, yeah.
used Hotspot, I think it's called, or something like that. Parking. It's in the building across the street. And it's like I paid in advance. So when I pulled up, it was just I put my phone up to the machine, and it reads the QR code. And I parked, no problem. It was great. When we came out, it's like I've got my little QR code to scan and leave, but guess what? I'm behind 7 cars with the engines running, and there's somebody up in the front with the credit card, and they can't figure out how to use it and all that stuff. And it's just so frustrating.
Ugh.
You
Yeah, the
know.
apps work so much better. Like the whole just pay and leave and
Right, and it
Yeah.
was wonderful, except that I had 7 cars in front of me. I
that
couldn't get
didn't
up
do
there
it.
to,
Yeah.
that didn't do it, and couldn't figure out how to put the card in. Do I put it in upside down, backwards, and then the whole time you're breathing the fumes of, all the cars that are waiting with you, and that should take the pressure off unless you completely pass out. Well, that would take the pressure off also. So
You
it's a
know,
problem.
I think honestly, they should have an attendant there. I've been in that
Always.
situation. Yes, because I literally sweat from head to toe because I'm holding up people. I can't, the arm isn't going up. There's no, and you're helpless. You're just sitting there, in your car. And yeah, like Chuck said, you're,
Frantically
smelling.
the button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put the help button. Just hit the
Yeah.
help button
Help.
over and over again. And then sometimes there's nobody there, or they're calling you from India.
Mhm.
How can I help you?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, it's like,
Just open the machine.
my name is Rusty. How can I help you? It's like, what? You're
Yeah.
not local?
Yeah, no, it's they should always have an attendant. In
Yeah.
fact, honestly, I panic. I'm not kidding. If I pull out and you can't pay before you get in your car and you pay at that area where the arm goes up,
Right at the gate. Yeah.
right? Honest to God, I panic a little bit because I'm thinking, because that's happened to me before. I'm like, oh gosh, I'll look around. There's nobody behind me. There's nobody in front. Let's hope this thing works. And I'll, drive up there and, it works or it doesn't. But I,
Yeah.
I literally panic.
Well,
I don't know. They should have an attendant there at all times.
yeah, but
Help.
that's the way the world is getting now. It's not, it's, less people. You go to the grocery store, you check yourself out, but you can't check yourself out because three of the items, oh, look, I've got an avocado. What the hell do I know what number it is? Now you got to flag somebody over here so you get the barcode. It's like, it's ridiculous, but this is the way we're going.
Yeah, AI. I know. I was talking to somebody. I wanted to meet someone on LinkedIn, and the thing pops up. AI can help you write the message. I'm like, what? So I tried it. I said, okay, AI. And she or he or it wrote the message. I'm like, had a few spelling errors. I'm like, wow, you don't need to do anything yourself anymore.
Yeah.
Just everything's automated. Yeah. Anyway,
That's what's
what can you
happening.
do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's just frustrating. Well, the cost of paying people is going up, and the companies don't want to do that. And I mean, look, if you go back to the 70s when we were all frustrated because we had to start pumping our own gas, and now nobody thinks about it. That's just the norm, But that's what the grocery store is going to be, and pretty soon the restaurants, you'll just go in and take your own food off the counter. There won't be anybody there.
I hope not. I hope it doesn't get to that.
Yeah.
I think there'll always be some just because people like that. Just like there
Yeah.
are gas stations where they don't have self-serve. I mean, there's still that existence if you want to pay for it, but that
Right.
is the
Or
key
if
is
you're
you'll have to pay
handicapped.
for it.
If
Yeah.
you're handicapped, I think by law they have to pump the gas for you.
Yeah. How does that
Huh.
work, actually?
They put
Well,
they put the thing in the side of the car and they put the gas in.
I know, but the gas station that I go to, there's nobody there. It's like one of those 7-Eleven types, and you just pull in and you do your own gas.
Isn't there a convenience store connected to it that you could?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just blow your horn, or if you can get out of the car and hit. There's usually a help button, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know that.
So, and I don't know. I don't know that there's any gas stations that there's actually nobody there.
Yeah.
So.
Chuck's our resident library. If you ever want to know anything, Chuck's our librarian. He's
Yeah, I've got
knowledgeable about everything.
Yes, I've got a lot of useless information up here. So
I love useless information. I have a lot of it as well.
it's
Yeah.
it's wonderful. It's what's caused the hair loss. So anyway, all right. Well, did we fix the part? Chris, what are you're looking at me like the hair loss?
What's the
There's
hair
so
loss
much
got to
going
do with?
on in here that it's loosened all the follicles.
Oh, and you lost all your
Oh,
hair.
Yes, it freed the follicles. I was thinking really hard one day with the windows open in the car, doing about 65 miles an hour, and it just started coming loose. I had to put the window up.
I
Did
think
you-
that's it because my dad had a lot of useless knowledge and he had beautiful long hair.
But did he
Maybe
keep
that.
the windows up when he drove? See?
Yeah, he did.
So he
I
kept
think
his
so.
hair.
Yeah, see. I
So
think
he's
that's it.
bald? He was
Mhm.
bald or he's bald?
He had beautiful
Chuck?
long hair.
He-
No,
he had
so
beautiful
it's
long
like, yeah. So, and he had a lot of useless information, but he kept the windows up in his car.
Yeah.
I
So
So the
wonder
hair
why I
stayed
don't-
in.
Yeah.
Why does it only happen to men though? You don't really see that many. I mean, I have a lot of useless information I got most of my hair, but it only
Yeah.
happens to men.
No, it
Hmm.
doesn't only have. I've seen
Huh.
women with very, very thin hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it happens. I used to have a friend. I still have a friend. He just doesn't have his mother, but his mother had like almost no hair. It was like so thin, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and the women, because of the way society is, I think women who do have that problem and they're not trying to use Nutrafol or one of these things to grow hair, they wear a wig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because wigs, there's some great wigs and it's really nice and easy. I kind of want to transition to wigs eventually because you don't have to do anything. You just
I
put it
know.
on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you
It's
look
already
different.
combed. It's
Yeah. It's
pre-combed.
already
Yeah,
it's
it's like you just
it's
stick
a
it on.
package. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You just stick your head in and
Yeah.
kind of like you could
Voila.
have a wig closet where you just go in and, which one do you want to wear today? Red,
Yeah.
yellow,
Yeah.
blonde.
Maybe you should try it, Chuck.
So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe and
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
Get
I'll
some
do a
wigs. Yeah.
Hawaiian wig.
Yeah.
So with
Magnum PI.
flowers. Oh, there you go. Yeah, with some hibiscuses in my hair and stuff. It's like
Well, should we
a
try it on?
pineapple on top. I don't know. Are we going off on a tangent? Of course
Yes.
we are. Well, that's the fun of it all. All right, so let's go. Loretta's got to have another letter, right, Loretta?
You got it. How do I tell my boyfriend that I don't like his underwear? I want to see sexy underwear, like in the advertisements, but he wears these loose kind and they look like they are about to fall off. He keeps telling me how comfortable they are, but they're ugly. Help. Signed Commando or Change.
Ooh,
Mhm.
commando. You mean she wants him to wear no underwear?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
what I would
interesting.
think. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
that's what the term means. So, I mean, I guess if they're that ugly, you would just rather him not wear them at all.
yeah.
But what about when he's dressed? He's not going to wear any underwear?
Well, there are people that do that, Chris. I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't
You
know what you do, but
you know people who don't wear underwear when they're dressed?
when they're dressed, well, I mean,
How would you
yeah,
know?
I
Wait,
think.
Chuck,
Well,
how
I
would you
don't.
know?
Well, I'm not sure.
You're
Um,
blushing.
Mhm.
it's like, no, I mean, I just know from talking that there are people that do that, or they say they do that. Now, when I used to go to the gym regularly, I'd see people just, come out of the shower, they dry off, and they put their pants on, and there's no underwear. I'm not getting near them, so what do I care? You know. But
Mm,
and who cares if they're ugly? Who's going to see the underwear except his was it a wife or a girlfriend or you know it sounds like this woman would complain no matter what happens because if he's wearing really, really sexy underwear, he may be so excited about it that he's inclined to just show his underwear to people at work or, out in public,
okay.
go around the town because, hey, look at
Expose
Yeah,
himself.
maybe he
I got.
starts wearing them on the outside. But this is
Oh,
actually a really good sponsorship
yeah,
opportunity for MeUndies because their underwear are comfortable and they're not ugly.
there you go. See
Ah,
Yeah,
that?
I
Yeah,
abide by
yeah,
MeUndies. So, like,
yeah.
this is the thing is maybe she should buy some nice, comfortable underwear for him that she would like him to wear.
Right, right. And she said, didn't she say in the letter that they're like falling off? I mean,
Yeah, they don't
uh,
fit right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that half the fun? They're falling off. I mean, it's the two of you
Hmm.
together. Come on. I mean, I think your woman and your underwear both need to be supportive and comfortable. Give the guy a break.
you mean wait, supportive underwear?
Supportive
What?
underwear, and yeah, your woman needs to
And a
be
girlfriend.
supportive of you or girlfriend or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
supportive and comfortable. There needs to be a comfortable relationship. And she may want to start wearing some loose, ugly underwear herself and just spice the relationship up a little.
Yeah, I think she ought to
Maybe
wear
that's what the
his.
guy needs.
She should
Yeah.
wear that underwear, what he wears, and walk around with those on and see what he says.
It's two people having fun in their own home. It's not like they're, going to Ralph's to the grocery store, and shopping that way. Although I guess they could.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people shop in their underwear
It
these
looks
days.
like it, doesn't it?
It's
I'd
certainly
like
around here. Mhm.
Wow, I'm coming to your side of town.
But they're people,
I-
they wear the ugly underwear, and you really don't want to see them in their underwear.
that's
Wait, you don't
true.
want to see them in their underwear?
No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think women like to see their husbands or boyfriends in, nice, tight fitting underwear that look good.
But
That-
some like boxers. Some women like
boxers are okay.
Well, then
Yeah,
they're
they're
not tight
cute.
fitting.
The
Yeah.
boxers are good if they're not like hanging off or like like worn out. Those are cute too.
Yeah, if they got
Right.
SpongeBob on them, that's fun. You know,
Yeah.
and cute. Oh,
Yeah, Donald Duck or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
something cute, fun. Yeah.
Some. I don't know if Disney would allow that. Men's
What?
underwear. Men's
Mhm.
underwear. I don't know. It may be against the Disney religion.
I've
What-
seen Disney underwear for
Have you?
adults. Yeah,
For
I
adults?
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, well, I'm gonna have to go to Nordstrom's or something.
What do
Yeah.
you wear, Chuck?
Now you need to. I'm not even wearing underwear right now.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he's commando. Mhm.
I'm commando. I'm wearing gym shorts. Just gym shorts. That's
Oh.
it.
I mean, under your gym shorts, you wear underwear though.
Not today. I mean,
All
I knew we were. I knew we were going to be here together. I didn't wear underwear.
Okay, so now we're moving on. Lucretia, help me out here.
Yeah. So who
It's like-
wears ugly underwear though? Like, don't you look at yourself? Like, that's the thing is like, don't you want to look good for yourself? Maybe that's how
Yeah.
she should approach it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people don't care how they look, especially if it's for yourself. I don't know. I
Mm.
mean, and men, I think men tend to wear underwear for some reason, and not all men. I mean, there's all kinds of different men, and attitudes and thoughts and so forth. But I think a lot of men just don't care. It's like your underwear, and you have holes in them, and t-shirts
Oh.
with holes in them.
What?
And
know.
socks with holes in them. Yeah.
Yeah. The socks with the holes in them I can't do. The underwear and the t-shirts, it's like it depends. If you're doing some gardening, you're walking the dog. And
It
when I was-
depends. You could wear those too.
Depends. There you go.
Yeah.
It depends. So
Oh,
nice. So and maybe you can get some Donald Duck Depends. I don't know.
Surely they have those. That'd be a good,
Shirley,
start
yeah.
there with Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and don't call me Shirley. So anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we fixed the problem here. We've given these people some ideas anyway.
Yeah.
I think she ought to wear them, what he wears, so he can look at it and make his assessment. Or she just buys him nice underwear. I mean, this
Yeah.
is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
if-
Underwear is not that expensive, and there's plenty of
Right.
great comfy ones.
exactly.
Yeah.
If she buys them, then maybe he'll go ahead and wear them. Maybe he's too cheap to buy himself nice underwear.
Or
We don't know
maybe
what
he
the
just
situation is here. We didn't get a financial statement on these people.
maybe she did and he just refuses. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
That
I don't
could
know.
be. We'll
Yeah.
we'll never know unless they vent again. God,
Until
will
the
they
next-
vent again?
That's a soap opera.
There we go. Until we vent again. That could be
again.
the closing of the show. Until we vent again.
Nice. All right,
Yeah,
Chuck.
there you go.
Anyway, all right. Well, hopefully we learned something here. Did we learn anything, guys? I don't know.
I don't think so, but
No, I don't know.
Lucretia, what do you
Lucretia?
think?
Yeah, I don't feel like I've learned anything, but it's kind of like a Family Guy episode, so that's good.
So-
Right.
It's like no
All right.
lesson here. Cool.
Well, yeah, maybe at least we've provided some food for thought and a couple of giggles and laughs and all that stuff. All right, so let's close up this episode and don't forget, people, we need you to go to ventthis.org and write us a vent right on the website. You can write us a vent, or you can call and leave us a voicemail, and we'll play it on an upcoming episode. And that number that you call is 818-570-2535. That's 818-570-2535. We'll play your voicemail on an upcoming episode. So, and
Fantastic.
if you break a crumb in half, you don't actually have two halves of a crumb. You have two crumbs. You ever
Yeah,
think
I
of
guess
that?
a crumb is a unit of measure.
Yes, it is. It's a crumb. Yeah. If you break it in four pieces, you got four crumbs, not two,
This is-
4/4 of a crumb.
This is perfect, Chuck, because we're wrapping up the useless information, and this is part
And
of that.
I'm following it up with some
Yeah.
useless information.
More.
All right. Well, Lucretia, thank you so much. This was a lot of
Yes.
fun, and we got to have you back. So, Lucretia Lyon, everyone, Lyon, and she ain't lying. She told the truth today on how she
And
felt.
she roars. Thank you, Lucretia.
Thank you.
Thank you.